My primary, I'm what you would call a North American witch doctor.
There it is.
Who the fuck is Rod Hayes, man? And I think we figured it out. He's a gangbanging motherfucker. Okay? He's a gangbanger. Larry Hoover, you see the Crip, Jeff Fort. But then I found out he a chief out Pontiac, Michigan, right? You see the voodoo. You see the voodoo in the background. This is a precursor. Okay? And these are some of the gatekeepers that sanction the men. Okay? You got some of these prominent guys that's fucking with them. They all in cahoots, man. The Great Reset, the Day of Reckoning. You see, be there with the Masonic hand on the chin, right? These guys, you know, what the fuck do a gangbanging Native American got to do with these motherfuckers? Then when he got into this Atlantic theosophical shit, it took off.
Hayes, Dr. Rod Hayes, walking. Right. So, you were saying that you would be starting off. So, my name is Rod Hayes, Dr. Rod Hayes, Walker University, aka Morpheus Mysticus Megas, and my primary, I'm what you would call a North American witch doctor. My primary, I'm what you would call a North American witch doctor, a ancient shaman in modern practice. Much of what I do is done in seclusion. Much of what I do is done in seclusion. Much of what I do is done in seclusion because of the levels of the mind that has to be accessed. I need, to be able to do shamanistic duties. And one of those is finding out what's going on in the world and why is society as it is. So we have a lot of things in place in order to maintain the balance of the universe and the balance of the planet. And as part of the duties of the shaman, we was to bring these things to the attention of the people, but the people not always receptive. So the shaman is normally relegated to the outcasts of society to inform them so that they can figure out ways to reach the inner workings of the modern society, because society takes on different forms under different people at different times according to the patterns of life on this planet. Two different, I'm just here to fix culture, and they live. So you have matriarchal solidification, contract that's being signed in a blood oath, using the blood of the first person to die in the American Revolution as Crispus Attucks. Mm-hmm. This is a replica of an ancient Babylonian cuneiform story where they have to kill a god in order to subdue the people. Right? So we thinking that the crucifixion story is a story that has to deal with the human. And this is why Elijah Muhammad said the nation can rise no higher than its women. Mm-hmm. And the Moorish literature agrees with that, as well as the UNIA literature of Marcus Garvey, as well as W.E.B. Du Bois in his literature. All of them agree that as long as the woman is oppressed within our communities, we are permanently oppressed. All of those sisters. A platform in Islam. So we can say what we want about Farrakhan, but he did something that nobody else did. He gave us a platform to if the God or if the nature spirit was to produce somebody that would come back and put this shit in. Once he up there, it's a wrap. Mm-hmm. It's saying that we not alive is just as
other things, but they tried hard to find something to make you into terrorists. And that's what that whole shit was about. That's why you on the world, you hold.
Oh, you are old soul. A lot of people have told me I'm old soul. or sometime if a person act a certain way, they'll say, oh, they're a young soul. Now, if we all come from this primordial soup, aka Big Mama, aka God, or whatever term we want to use it, we all emanate from that. And some of us are old souls. We've been down here a while. What the hell were the young souls doing? What since they weren't
Okay,
down here a lot,
first of all,
why?
you have to attach an ego to the soul. You have to give it an identity.
Mm.
Doing this by creating an identity, the personality type is aligned to a frequency, just like a radio station.
Yeah.
Every time you come back, you could be born in a different family, but your radio station on the same frequency in the DNA.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
So it can only broadcast you through. You're the only one can fit through your template.
Mm-hmm.
Then sometime through the merger and the flipping the new DNA helixes off the RNA DNA exchange, a new strain comes up. Right? That's because once this age close out, it's probably going to be shocking off. They're just going to rip the Band-Aid off and tell you the truth.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know how it's going to look, but it has, when this system ends, there got to be a period of downtime, anywhere from 30 minutes to 90 days. And in that period of downtime, it's the resetting of a new system to arise from the old.
Mm-hmm. So, just to be clear, they say that the 6-hour window, the official, the peak is at 12 noon on the 15th, but that's Indian time. So, like you said, it will hit us during the witching hours because we are behind Indian time. So I don't know. You could calculate it, but I haven't calculated it yet. But the gentleman that you sent me, he said it peaks at 12 noon. So let me ask you this, Rob. So this Muhurta that is described of what's going down on the 15th, they say it's when the earth is well, first of all, what's interesting, Rod, is that everybody's waiting for the eclipse in April, as that being a big cosmic event. We hear about so many different cosmic events. I ain't hear about this from nobody until you told me 2 days ago. So it's just funny how this event is supposed to be such a huge cosmic event, but this has been the most low-key one out there on the internet. 666 thing, and listening to the teachers like Bobby and they always said that is describing the carbon molecule: 6 protons, 6 electrons, 6 neutrons. What is the future of the carbon molecule? They're saying that we're going from carbon base to, and I might have asked you this before, from carbon base to what's that word they use, family?
Crystalline.
It's crystalline base. Is this something, if we're going from carbon to crystalline, are we going back to the future? When were we crystalline before? If we're talking about Atlantis, Lemuria, the Polarians and all that, when was we crystalline beings? At what point in history?
That was during the Atlantis period. That's why crystalline beings and carbon-based beings don't behave the same. Carbon-based beings is more volatile chaos energy.
Oh.
Crystalline is more in line with the, because you got to remember, your DNA is made up of crystal forms of amino acids.
Right.
Crystalline amino acids. That's what make your DNA up.
Mm-hmm.
And we was externally focused, which made us skin-based.
Right.
Which was part of the racist doctrine to get you to focus on the skin.
Right.
Crystalline, you more internal based. You looking at everything from the inside out, not the outside in. And now you can see with your spiritual eye, or what they call your crystal eyes, your Ujek and Uraeus, with your higher wisdom and your controlled lower nature. Right? They always tell us about the cobra on the crown, but they never tell us about the vulture, right? Your lower nature. The vulture is the lower nature that you conquered.
Mm-hmm.
And the cobra is your higher nature that you've mastered. It's two different struggles going on in the individual.
This guy's crazy.
One girl, her shit be so accurate. She don't use no cards. Her Katarina Atkins Hers Heavenly on My Time is her page.
Okay.
And she be doing divine feminine, divine masculine reads, and some of that should be laser beam accurate. Tarot readers, I like Brittany Madison, she good.
Yeah, I think we follow each other.
Blue Rose Tarot, she good. A good medium, Alexa K. Tyler. Now, a lot of her stuff, she see what she's seeing, but she don't know what it means. Sometimes she'll just say it out of her mouth. She'll be like, I don't know what this means, but this is what I'm seeing. Right?
So what about Quatita Dean then? How do you feel?
I haven't heard her.
You haven't? She does a lot with the celebrities, the rappers, and mostly the entertainment. She's also helped with crime.
She good too, but she see the fear campaign as opposed to knowing what is actually taking place. She see accurate, but she don't know how to translate what she's seeing according to the current events. That's the stabilizer of the information, the current events. So when you get the oracle read, the current event tell you what you're looking at, what's taking place in real time when you get this information off of the spirit channel, because the same frequency is coming in. You reading it as it's coming in, and everybody else seeing it as it play out afterwards. So you got a chance as an oracle or medium to tell people ahead of time what's taking place.
So I got another question. I'm not being messy. I just got a question. You know, you my brother. My people. I just got you know, I wouldn't be Drea talk if I didn't ask you. So what do you feel like is happening with Rashad Jamal? He's still locked up, quote unquote. And, you know, because it's a big speaker over the spiritual community, also amongst people that follow you, me, other people. That's why I'm bringing it up, not to be messy, but really honestly to just kind of lay a lot of things out on the table. Like,
Rashad Jamal is reincarnate Toussaint L'Ouverture. He have to go to Haiti to close the conjure, the war conjure. The people over here that's trying to hold on to power are aware of who he is. And so they slid somebody under him to make him isolate himself from everybody that can help him. Once he isolated himself, they pounced on him like a cat on a mouse. Right? And so at first, I wasn't going to say nothing because in one of his videos, he was like, Hayes. Right? So I was done with him. Whatever he do, that's his business, you know. But later on, Big Mama sent me some messages and some kids came through. And when the kids came through, I had to put all whatever he said about me on. Fuck that shit. These kids is more important. Right? So it turns out that they got an energy backup right now. He don't have a bond because they don't have any evidence. Right? They trying to link him to all kind of shit just to keep him indisposed. But if they stop acting like Ellie the enemy and let the kids and Ellie do the ritual together, the meditation, they'll move the energy to get him out. But his camp believe that Ellie not solid. Ellie 100% solid. Right? I know this for a fact. Ain't no doubt in my mind Ellie solid. And they got people that's close to him that's pouring dirt on her, that's keeping him in the huckabuck. Because of where he at, he can't straighten the problem out, and then he don't got nobody on the street that can see clear enough to fix the problem. So Big Mama sent you the axe so we could put it in the public domain, but they don't want to accept the fact that Ellie is a powerful individual, high-ranking spiritual soul. They want her to be less than who she is. She can't do that. It's not possible. So right now he's in what you call limbo. He's just there. They don't got they don't have a case against him in truth. And they found out from going through phone records that it was a plot against him from the let her go. They got the whole thing in text messages and emails. I was like, who the fuck even do emails anymore? Right? But they figured that shit was going to be secure, and they didn't know that the whole phone internet shit is military owned. They go everything going on your social media shit.
Yeah, oh yeah, for sure.
Right? So they slid, she the one slid up under him and told him all the people he needed to separate from. And
yeah, because I didn't see that separation, not even with you or with Khalid and nobody until that happened. So I can definitely confirm that.
Yeah, she came right in, whispered in that nigga ear, and he a soldier. He came out ready for war, but he didn't know that the enemy was sending him to fight the friendly side. You know what I told you a long time ago. Big Mama told me to go bump him straight. Well, I had to wait till he's open to listen, to work with him. Right? And then I had to find out the source of the problem. That's a whole nother animal right there. Right? Because the source of the problem, as far as where his understanding of how to treat people, right? That's where his grievances was coming from. Right? The sisters was grieving how he interact with him. From a man's perspective, he wasn't doing nothing nefarious, but the women felt disrespected. So that's why she told me to bump him straight, but I couldn't find no way to get to him to say, hey, this is what the issue is. You're not treating these, your interaction with these people not coming from the right place, and a couple of adjustments and you'll be all right. Right? So now he dealing with them motherfuckers, and they know they can't do nothing but hold him. That's all they can do. Is hold him and make him miserable.
I have for you in the number 13. What is the secret behind the number 13?
The Talmud and the Mishnah.
Yes, the Mishnah. Yes. Yes.
Those books carries the keys to the Babylonian blood magic, Babylonian sex magic, and Babylonian money magic that was written in Babylon by one of Enlil's sons named Ninursin.
666 thing, and listening to the teachers like Bobby and
Receipts. If you can't find the receipts, then what are we talking about? But I can show you receipts. Let me tell you what y'all go do. Go on YouTube and Google Isis Wisdom and Rod Hayes, and see how many times the Rod Hayes has went on me for the last 3 years without me saying a single word. The question I have to ask you all is, why were you comfortable with that? Why didn't you ask him where the receipts are? Why didn't you ask him to provide the proof? Because when I show y'all the proof I'm about to show y'all, your face is going to fall on the floor. So you understand who set up Rashad Jamal. And you're going to hear it from the person's own mouth. I'm actually going to play the video, and you're going to hear it from the person's own mouth. So a lot of y'all are going to be feeling real crazy tonight. Real crazy. But aside from that, it's not about getting you guys to feel crazy. What it's about is to get you guys to challenge. I'm challenging you all to learn how to discern. Feel the energy. Who is promoting unity consciousness and who is promoting division? You can't say that you love the matriarch 1 minute and then turn around and go after the matriarch the next. It's contradictory. What is the issue with Rod Hayes towards me? I'm going to tell you at the end of this interview what the real issue is. I am going to expose him in the worst way possible. And you're going to understand why this man had an issue with me, why he went out his way to try to do damage control on Instagram. While all this stuff was going on, you're going to have a clear understanding about why this man decided to come at me.
Up to my audience who Big Mama is and what Big Mama looked like, and was Big Mama an actual spirit?
So I'll answer that last part first. He did not directly say that this is what Big Mama is, but I'm able to use context clues. He told me what an egregore is, and he also posted this on his Instagram. An egregore essentially is a collective groupthink. So once a group of people start to believe in something, you can create your own spirit entity based off of everyone believing in it. And we all know this based on what everyone teaches about as far as religion. So Big Mama is an egregore, and in his room he has a photo of a lady. She looks like a hefty grandma who's carrying a basket, and it's an abstract picture, so it's not the exact proportions of a person. It's more abstract, where the part at the top is more narrow where the head is, and then the skirt, the dress skirt that she's wearing, is more wide than it generally would be looking at a regular person's body. So that picture is in his room on his mirror, and the bed is parallel to the mirror. He pointed to the picture and said, "That's Big Mama."
666
Mhm.
thing, and you know, listening to the teachers like Bobby and
What's up, YouTube? Back at it like a back spasm. Okay. Let's talk about Rod Hayes. Who the is Rod Hayes? Google Rod Hayes. Like we know he be with, you know, the Young Elder and Black Magic and Sonatic. We know he a part of the conscious community cabal. But who the is Rod Hayes? When you Google him, this website pop up. Okay, the Allodial American National Consulate for We the People of Allodial American. Okay. They got a little about us. We the people, indigenous. They talking sovereign. They talking Moorish American National Indigenous Tribe of Turtle Island, Atlan. Okay. The Treaty of Peace and Friendship in 1787. Okay, I wonder who they signed that with. Non-Christian country, the fundamental laws of this non-Christian country. See, they got the Navajo jewelry. They talking about Moroccan laws. Moroccan and Christian. Christian black codes is 1724. We can get into the black codes later. But they're talking about slavery, the black codes, by establishing slavery and restricting liberties based on race. Okay, that's kind of the black codes in a nutshell. Violation of natural rights. Imposition of colored laws, legal fictions, contradiction with international human rights and standards. Application of Moors, indigenous people of continental America, the Christian Black Code of 1724, Negroes, slaves, Turks, Moors. Oh my. Okay. We talk a lot about non-Christian, rejection of Negro and African American labels. Moorish Americans assert a distinct nationality, inherent sovereignty, and descendants of the ancient Moabites or Al-Moroccan Moors. They explicitly reject labels like Negro, Black, or African American. Moorish claims, non-jurisdiction, Moorish Zodiac Constitution. Right, we just running through it. They got articles of the Black Code. The Treaty of Peace. This is to certify that the collection of the Library of Congress contain a publication entitled The Public Statutes and Laws of the United States, Volume 8, the attached photocopies in this page 100 through 105 are the representative of that work. Okay. I got some paperwork. The Zodiac Constitution. Now look at the symbols above Islam. Okay, we got the Islam for the eye. We got the Egyptian pyramid with the capstone, Illuminati. Got the L, Freemason. So Rob Hayes is associated with Freemasonry. Okay, is Rob Hayes a Freemason? Yes. Get your mind right. Look at the A. We coming with the Hebrew Israelite, alchemy. And C, M, we get into Bantu cosmology, the solar cross. We got the clock of destiny, master key of civilization. I'm not sure what this book, economic and social slave owning, the lack of knowledge in your history and science. Declaration of Indigenous People. Foreign Sovereign Immunity Act. Now here we go. Here we damn go. Rod Hayes, appointed chief of the Salgajee Cherokee Nation. There you see young Rod Hayes, a little less weight on him, got his beard shaved. Looked like he might have smoked some weed and sold some dope. Now he looked like he done smoked some dope and gave away some weed. Okay, Chief Pontiac. Nature L. Bay did a video with Chief Pontiac. Okay, Chief Pontiac, Rod Hayes. Newly appointed chief. When I saw you, I knew that you were the one I needed to get the orders to. Chief Pontiac went on to state that he's choosing Larry Hoover Jr. as his accompanying chief. Okay, so Rod Hayes is associated with Freemasonry and gangbanging with Larry Hoover and the Gangster Disciple Nation. Okay, now what do we got here? Okay, address to write the master teacher, misnomer Dwight D. York. Okay, for donation to the master teacher, cash him at Uma York LLC. Okay, so Rod Hayes is connected to Malachi York, right? And this is what I was saying in that conscious community cabal. Some of the elders sprouted, some of these dudes, but the main two for our satanic little group in our era is Bobby Hemmett, Sarnetta, Dr. York. Okay, read it and weep. Chief Pontiac.
An ancient shaman in modern practice.
Okay, now who the is Rod Hayes? Chief Pontiac, AI, right? Rod Hayes is a modern day Native American educator and storyteller. He retelling stories, all right? Known for his engaging presentations and indigenous history, often portraying historical figures, including a popular portrayal of Chief Pontiac, the famous Ottawa leader who led a rebellion against the British in the 1760s. So Rod Hayes, Chief Pontiac, refers to Hayes' educational performance. Performance is crazy as a renowned chief. Who is Rod Hayes? A gifted, I thought it said a grifter, a gifted presenter, cultural educator, and storyteller from the Turtle Mountain Band of Chippewa. He uses vivid storytelling and historical accuracy. Damn, so they just acting like Rod Hayes, just accurate in a motherfucker. Doped up ass Rod Hayes. Historical accuracy to bring Native American history, figures, and traditions to life for students and audience. Who was Chief Pontiac? The connection, when you search Rod Hayes, Chief Pontiac, you're looking for information about Rod Hayes' educational work, specifically his portrayal teachings about Chief Pontiac, making history and accessible, engaging for a modern audience. So, my take, Rod Hayes is an agent. Rod Hayes is an agent. Attached to Rod Hayes is an advocate. That pressure. Rod Hayes is an advocate for Larry Hoover's release and rehabilitation, who appears to have a personal connection or a co-defendant relationship with Hoover. And is involved in public discussions and media related to his case. Hayes uses various social media platforms such as Facebook, Instagram, and YouTube to promote the Free Larry Hoover movement. He shares content discussing Larry Hoover life, whatever. Hayes is presented in social media posts as a figure of high honor, quote unquote, and is associated with the promotion of books, media related to the topic. He also been identified as a co-defendant and advocate by Dr. Terry Wilson, another figure associated with the case. What the fuck did Rod Hayes got to do with Larry Hoover? Make it make sense. Is he a gangster disciple? This is weird, right? This dude is an agent, man. Who is the honorable chairman? See, Larry Hoover is associated with this shit. Larry Hoover associated with this black conscious, this black conscious cabal. Larry Hoover a part of this shit, right? Now I think Rod Hayes' ass doing voodoo. See what the AI think about that. He ain't got nothing. See, he talking indigo, he talking zodiac, higher self, lower self. Unlocking the secrets of conjure magic with Chief Rod Hayes. Let's see what they got here. Who the fuck is this? I don't know. Unlocking the power of the Orishas with Rod.
And meeting you. It's your inner knowing of yourself. Love, because they say for every bison we kill one of them. So talking about us.
Stay on that.
Right? And that's why you got mountains of.
But we see Rod Hayes play with voodoo, right? He's a new age spiritualist, a theosophist, and a voodoo priestess. Okay, Yeah, that sound about that's about Rod Hayes right there. Hoodoo, voodoo, magic, real science, feathers up. Yeah, that's Rod Hayes in a nutshell right there. Mother Goddess. Let's see if we got any pictures of crazy Rod Hayes. Crazy Billy. Rod Hayes and Billy. Yeah, that's the thing. Rod Hayes kind of like under the radar. Like, where's the backstory? What school he went to and shit like that. They keep talking about Big Mama. So the AI ain't got nothing on Big Mama. Free Malachi York. See, this is what I'm telling you. This shit is all connected. Big Mama house in old New Orleans, right? The main Big Mama originally was in New Orleans till she got murdered by the French. So this is voodoo. This is voodoo. Let's see. You got Big Mama and Voodoo was thrilled to see her babies. The messed up origins of Mama Odie. The Big Mama zombie. See, but Rod Hayes don't come up though. See, all kind of bullshit come up. Mama Odie. This is Big Mama right here. The voodoo priest, she got the snake, she got the white. Yeah, this is Big Mama right here. Mama Odie. Let's see, Wikipedia. So I come Rod Hayes ass don't even come up on Wikipedia. Who the fuck is Rod Hayes, man? Who the fuck is Rod Hayes? Let's see, y'all know Rod Hayes got caught up in the assault situation. Say Rod Hayes guilty of, okay, alleged victim tells all. Alleged victim Tiara Eli, that was the girl that was in the video earlier talking about the picture on Big Mama mirror. Like she saw the picture of Big Mama on the mirror. A known elder in the conjuring community has sexually banged her allegedly. Rod Hayes got accused of sexual bang last night. Rod Hayes, Sonetta affiliate, accused of SA by Rashad Jamal's ex. Now, if this don't tell you that this shit all connected, Rod Hayes, Sonetta affiliate, accused of SA by Rashad Jamal. That's 3 conscious community leaders right there in one scandal. Come on, man. So I mean, we I'm gonna pray we come back with some more research on this, but this part 1. Rod Hayes. Rod Hayes is a Freemason, occult, satanic, New Age, voodoo priest. Come on, man. I bet he cool with Blavatsky. Wonder what's his take on Blavatsky. You already talking the same shit, Atlantis, and then all that Hibernian mumbo jumbo. So they don't give you a lot of. This another dude right here, Dr. B something. B, I can't remember his name. Professor Smalls. He in the group too. But yeah, I'm sure he done got on Blavatsky. All that great awakening. Rod Hayes, welcome to the new age. So he ain't even playing it. New Age Radio, featuring Rod Hayes. Epic show tonight with Billy Carson, Robert Grant, Mike Rashad King. Tune in. New Age Radio. So yeah, man, I think this kind of proved the point. Rod Hayes exposed, man. Cold-blooded dope fiend. Cold-blooded junkie, man. Give Rod Hayes some stones. He's gonna talk about all kind of Anunnaki and live. We're gonna talk about all kind of wild shit. That motherfucking Rod Hayes, snort that motherfucking, he probably gonna tell you is booger sugar. Rod Hayes gonna tell you it's intergalactic primordial sand from the nebula, and it released the endorphins of your cerebral. Look here, man. Get Rod Hayes an 8-ball. Come on, man. We got dope heads coming out of the Sonetta camp. Y'all let me know what you think in the comments. And this shout out to the subscriber. They asked for, we give you what you asked for over here, man. We take requests and we take challenges, man. On code at all times, stand on business, hit that like button, share the video, I'm out.
My primary, I'm what you would call a North American witch doctor.